All right, what's going on, guys? So this is another 6-minute video, and this is where I talk about a random topic for 6 minutes. This isn't for the fame, the glory, the likes, the clicks, the views, the subscribers. This is just for me and my personal journey on becoming a better speaker in front of a camera and a microphone without someone to keep the conversation going. The responsibility fully lies on me to keep the conversation going. And without further ado, let's get right into it. We're playing some Dredge in the background. In today's topic, I wanted to talk totally on JBL speakers. I've never found a Bluetooth speaker that performs better than a JBL Bluetooth speaker. I have yet to find one. I'm still searching for it, but I think I've found the holy grail, and I hold JBL speakers up to the highest regard in my form of, what do you call it? Audio quality. They are so good. Ooh, trophy caught. They are so good with the quality. It's insane. If it's not a JBL speaker, it's to the point where I can almost tell immediately that it's not, because the quality just isn't there. Because JBL specializes, they don't like market themselves as a great brand for super specific sound types, but JBL excels with the bass. JBL speakers with a bass, their efficiency at displaying bass, well, not displaying, recreating the bass sound in a song is incredible. It's impeccable. Sony, a very, very great sound company, does not quite have that in them. They can't quite get it right. And I don't know how. I don't know why they can't do it, but they sound so flat, very tinny. But I don't recommend Sony speakers at all. It's just them compared to a JBL speaker is just no contest. You really can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong with a JBL speaker. Moving on, I mean, JBL speakers are just that good. I've had so many over the years. I have that one, a small one, a clip one, the really big one over here that it's not even on camera, but they're incredible. They're incredible. I've tried other speakers. Other speakers aren't bad, right? You're obviously paying a premium with JBL. They're kind of the Apple when it comes to speakers, Bluetooth speakers, that is. We'll talk about the professional sound in a second, but in the world of portable speakers, you can't really beat them. You can't really beat them. They just work. They're perfect for what they do. They're waterproof. They're super portable. The bass, as I said, is unparalleled. So if you're trying to get a super bassy experience with, I mean, it's not quite affordable. I'm not gonna lie. Got one of these things. I already did. JBL speakers are not very affordable, right? That's why I say they're kind of the Apple when it comes to JBL or Bluetooth speakers, because the price point that they carry is very high, almost to the point where I don't really want to. Oh no, I don't really want to buy them because of how expensive they are. But when it comes to this the sound that you're getting, the quality of sound coming out of these speakers it's just insane. I think you'd be crazy to not want one. And the price is secondary, right? If you're having the speaker for as long as you do, like, it'll survive you for the better half of the decade, even longer than that if you take care of it. Like, don't let it out in the sun. Don't expose it to extreme temperatures. And it'll do just fine for you. You don't really need to do repairs on it or anything. That's a big fish. I don't think I'm gonna be able to put it in my boat. But as I said, very, very good quality speakers for the consumer side, right? I want to touch up on consumerism again, but not the time or place. Not the time video. Not the great video to do it on. I am lost. I don't know where I am. Oh, this is the photographer. I need to go over here, but I'm gonna get chased down by this monster. Run away. Anyway, as I was saying, I want for the consumer side. Oh, over here. For the consumer side, JBL speakers are really, really, really good for your money. Yes, expensive, but the sound signature is so distinct, so great. You cannot go wrong with it. You really can't. But on the professional side of things, when you're building a stadium, right? JBL speakers are actually not what you want to go with. It's kind of crazy to say that, but JBL speakers are actually a budget option when it comes to sound quality and price. For a consumer side of things, JBL is the highest you can go. You can't really spend anything more expensive than a JBL speaker. When you're trying to pay for something, a JBL speaker will most certainly have the same product for an upwards of $50 plus price. But when you're doing a professional setting, when you're trying to make a stadium full of like just speakers stacked on top of each other on either side of this giant performance stage, yeah, JBL speakers are actually not what you want to go with. I'm about to get run down again. Help. Anyway, yeah, that's when you want to go, hey, we want Shure microphones. Shure microphones are the best in the business. I swear by them, pledge by them. Fantastic. But for speakers, I forgot what speakers were the best in the professional realm, but all I know is JBL are actually a mid-tier option, and that kind of breaks my heart because of they've broken into the consumer side of things, but for the professional side of things, they're not quite the same. Gosh, we're already at 6 minutes. We're already at 7 minutes. Holy cow. So that's the end of this video. JBL speakers. Check them out. All right, see ya.